in ourselves. They call this Black History Month. Isn't it interesting how white folks give us 1 month, short month of the year to study our infinite history when we must study 12 months out of the year, their moment in time. Brothers and sisters, every month is Black History Month. Don't let anybody confine you to the month of February. Let me begin by saying I have not come to Kent State University to teach black people to hate white people. But I did come to Kent State University to teach black people to love your black self. That's what I'm at Kent State University for. All praise is due to Allah. I did not come to speak some words, some magical words, some hocus pocus, some Shazam, some abracadabra words that all of a sudden by waving a magic wand or a magic microphone is going to make black people start hating white people. I'm not that silly. I'm not that shallow. If all white people have done to us for 400 years and 6,000 years have not made us hate them, no words could make us hate them. No words could make us hate them. All praise is due to Allah. Praise be to Allah. To the whites in this university auditorium under the sound of my voice, 6,000 years, 400 years of slavery, suffering, and death, misuse and abuse and oppression, 400 years of this. I must say to you here at Kent State University, to the whites under the sound of my voice, you have nothing to fear from me of hate. It is you looking in the mirror that you must take a careful look at yourself here tonight. And I came to Kent State University to hold the mirror up in front of your face. I came to strip you buck naked, and I won't leave you with a stitch to hide behind. I will not leave you a stitch to hide behind. We sing the song in the church, I went to the rock to hide my face. But even the rock was crying out, ain't no hiding place. Ain't no hiding place. The Bible says that the bed is too short and the cover is too narrow. Ain't nowhere to hide tonight. But to the whites who are in the audience and under the sound of my voice, what you must understand is that we could never quite treat you the way you have treated us. God just didn't make us that way. It's not in us to treat you that way. God did not make us that way. God did not make us that way. It's not in us to treat you the way you treated us. Now let me cover a few things. I'm saying let me get right up off in this thing. How silly are you to call me David Duke, to call me Hitler? I'm embarrassed. These guys are not nearly as handsome as I. I'm so hurt that you would call me a Nazi, call me a hater, call me a bigot, call me an anti-Semite. How could you compare us with the right-wing paramilitary white organizations and the Ku Klux Klan and the Nazi Party and Hitler and the KKK and all of them. How could you compare us with them? Let's take a look at history, because history is best qualified. History is best qualified to reward our research. If we know what happened yesterday, we can intelligently discuss today, because today is built on yesterday and tomorrow is built on today. History develops the springs and motives for human action and human activity. Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Yusuf bin Yaqanan, our grand master teachers and historians and venerable imzeh, or elders among us, teach us that history is a clock that people tell the time of day by. History is a compass that they use to find themselves. And Dr. Maulana Karenga, going through the divine and sacred utterances, studying in ancient Egypt or Kemet, and putting together what is called the Husia, the divine sacred utterances of our ancestors. When you study our heroes and our sheroes, our forefathers and our foremothers, when you study our history and our herstory in the Husia, we quote, even one day, when we look at history, even one day is a donation to eternity, and every hour is a contribution to the future. To the young sisters and young brothers of Black Student Unity on this Kent State University campus, you are making history right now, and what you are doing now will be the inspiration for our people down the wheel of time. You are walking, living, breathing history right now with all of your actions and all of your activities toward the liberation and salvation of your people. Let's look at it. David Duke, the Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Brotherhood, the Nazis, Hitler and these guys. You know these guys. So the whites in the audience, chest chill. Sit back, like, relax, guys. It won't be such a rough ride. Buckle your seatbelts. If for any reason this auditorium becomes depressurized, guys, an oxygen mask will automatically fall from the ceiling. Please fasten the elastic band around tightly and firmly around your head and place it firmly over your mouth and nose, and breathe freely, and help the white person next to you. Everything will be all right. Everything is going to be fine. So everybody just sit back, relax, and have a good time. No one ever robbed David Duke, the Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Brotherhood, Adolf Hitler, the Nazis. No one ever robbed them of their name, their language, their religion, their culture, their God, their folkways, their mores, and robbed them of the very power of their own being. No one has ever robbed them. No one has enslaved them for 400 years. How can you compare me with them if no one has ever robbed them? If no one has ever enslaved them? What in the heck are they screaming and hollering about today? These are questions that you must ask yourselves. But you want to call it reverse discrimination. Gee whiz. We've got to protest. This guy's coming on campus. He's a hater. He's a hate mongerer. We can't take this thing sitting down, lying down. Oh, come on. Come on. To the young whites who are here, let us reason together. To the Jewish students who are here, let us reason together. Every day, in every way, every textbook, everything we touch, when we turn the channels of the television, when we go to the movie theaters, we have to watch your story. We have to watch your history. We are tuned into your pain. But who tunes in to the pain of the black man and the black woman?